Hello and welcome to the day 30 for this game development journey. And today I want to focus on where I left off yesterday. I have some time to spare for in order to improve the game dialogue flow from chapter 2 to chapter 3. Actually, it's called chapter 3 intro section, but right now I have some time, some free time, and I want to just dive into where I left off yesterday. Yesterday I managed to finalize this chapter 2 intro section, and today I want to focus on this chapter 3 section. And as far as I remembered, I managed to write down a script that just calls the placeholder values from the language file. So let's continue from here and let's see what we can do. Okay, I managed to update the language file with the help of ChatGPT, and I wrote some text which may be suitable for here, and I asked the ChatGPT to update the language and look after the dialogue for me, and right now it looks like a really nice thing. What is missing right now is that the text does not, the intro section does not complete it, and it's the main problem for this, maybe because of this lists over inside this chapter 3 and tutorial. And after finalizing this, what I have in hand is that chapter 3, from chapter 2, chapter 3 welcome text is missing, and I will finalize these lines off from the to-do list, and let's just remove them, and let's continue for the next questions, next problems inside for this game. Okay, now I decided to add a hint text for this for the game. If the player answers a question wrong, and after it gets a negative feedback, I want to show a hint text over here. And then if the player presses that hint text, maybe a flashing text, maybe a flashing GUI over here, or maybe a flashing GUI over the corner, and the player can able to access that hint and that explanation for after selecting the wrong answer, then I can give the player another option to reselect the correct answer. Welcome to the team. Can you help us to share? Okay. And when I get over here, and let's say when this happens, I want to pop up a hint button over here, which will enable a hint text will get from up of the upside, or maybe a hint dialog box appear over here with a transparent background, because in here there is no use for making the player to see the back of the in-game view. So let's just try to do something for this. Okay, so far so good. I managed to add some hint text GUI and hint text button, but since I ran out of time, I will continue on implementing this hint text button tomorrow morning, or tomorrow evening, or tomorrow whenever I have time. And let's continue. Let's add a note for this. Add listener option should be implemented, and let's save it from here and save this in here. And tomorrow I will continue on the development of this game. And for the hint text, if the player answers get a wrong feedback, the hint text appears and there will be a text above like this. So that's all for today. I hope to